Welcome to the Leatherboys. Today on the show, we're going German, baby. We're going German. Who do we got, Dallin?
Deutschland.
Deutschland.
We got, what do you want to start with? We got Dirkschneider.
We got Herman Frank.
Dirkschneider.
And a little bit of news from Accept.
Our buddies Accept.
All right, so let's start it off, Alan.
Okay.
Herman Frank. Herman Frank.
You want to start with Dirkschneider? Came out.
Let's start with Herman Frank.
Herman Frank.
Herman Frank. New album. What is it called?
The Devil Rides Out.
The Devil Rides Out.
Jim.
Yes.
You know, it'll be released probably just in time for our top 10 list. I'm telling you, this might make the top 10. What an album.
Well, we can say, did it sound, and for my opinion, sounds nothing like Accept. I mean, for me, it's driving down the Sunset Strip.
Yeah, I agree.
Hair metal, power, energy, melodic. What would you say?
Herman Frank. Okay, let's forget his ties to Accept.
Yes.
You didn't know who he was. His name was Paul Schaefer or Paul Smith. Would you still enjoy this album?
Yes, I would.
Yes, it's a great album.
It's a great album.
It's got a lot of variations, some great guitar playing.
Yeah, great singing.
You know, it's hard to, you're in the shadow of Wolf Hoffman.
Yeah.
It's hard to step out from that shadow, but he's a great guitarist in his own right.
I would even say this is a hard rock version of Accept when they had David Reese. He's got a David Reese kind of sound, the vocalist.
Well, vocalist is varied, and it's a good foursome. They've all contributed. It's a quartet.
Yep.
They've all contributed to songwriting. It's the first time they had a permanent band. It's the first time they're going to go out on the road. And but it's a great. I mean, for me, Jim, running back, maybe if we had to say that there was a track that was a little like Accept.
Yeah.
Because Herman was part of that band on and off for decades.
Yeah.
Maybe it's running back.
Yeah.
But some of my favorites, Can't Take It. That's something completely different. That has nothing to do.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
That's like later on in the album. I thought that was an excellent track.
Ballhog Zone, the big choruses.
Oh yeah.
Shout's different too. So there's a lot of variation on this stuff. You know what? I see this happening a lot. It's like a classic sounding album, but it's with a more contemporary feel. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It makes sense.
But it's done well. The production's done very well. The engineering.
I think what you're trying to say is hair metal, but done with today's production.
It's hair metal. There's maybe one song on there, but I mean.
But I mean, the lyrics are very hair metal. They're easy lyrics. I mean, for me, it's not Accept, but this is completely something different, like you said.
Yeah, you can enjoy it for what it is.
Exactly.
Herman Frank has ties to Accept. This is his third solo album.
Yep.
So it's not his first.
Yep.
And we can enjoy it for what it is. It's a great album. So I highly recommend it. Like I said, maybe a dark horse for our top 10 list in a couple of months here.
What about out of 10? What would you rate it?
Out of 10, I'd give it a good 8.5 out of 10.
I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, let's go. Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider. Udo.
Dirkschneider.
Dirkschneider.
What is that?
It's Udo. Isn't the last name? How do you pronounce it?
Dirkschneider. Dirkschneider. Yeah, so basically it's a live album.
Yeah.
And the beauty of this is, I don't know if it's like the one time only or the last time ever. It's nothing, a double album, right?
Yeah.
Nothing but live songs of the Accept catalog.
Back to the
Going
roots.
right back to the beginning. And Jim, it was a thoroughly enjoyable listen.
You know what? Okay, so this is the key changes. Okay, so we've heard in the 90s the live albums by Accept, right?
Staying Alive.
With Udo. And it always sounded like he's running out of gas, right? His voice is not sort of living up to the albums. But on this album, I think they sort of found the right keys. They lowered the keys a bit, like sort of like London Leatherboys and Starlight. And they put it in the right key so he sounds great. I think that's what it comes down to. But, big but here, big but, you kind of miss Wolf's playing. That's sort of the only ingredient that it's missing, and Peter as well.
I agree. Yeah. That's well said. The track listing is fantastic. There's some songs in there, they ever played live, we don't know. You expect Breaker, you expect Fast as a Shark, but there's a lot of other songs on there that are surprising. It's great to have them all together on one CD. Yes, the playing you know, like we said earlier, to replace Wolf Hoffman and his guitar playing is very difficult.
Yes, yes.
So that's for me the musicianship. It's well done. It just doesn't have the punch like an Accept album does.
Agreed.
And live, it's a live album, right? So for me, you know how I feel about live albums. It all depends on the production and everything. It's a little bit, for me, it was a little bit of a hard listen because you couldn't get the fullness. I love it they just went to the studio and did all these songs straight. That would have been fantastic.
I don't know. I know you're not a big fan of live albums, but I am, because you finally get to upgrade the sound. That's how I look at it. Like, you know, you got these old albums, you finally get a contemporary sound, and they sound great. Look, TV War, Monsterman, Screaming for a Love Bite. You know, you never hear these songs.
No, that's what I said. Right? The track listing's fantastic. I mean, I always. Russian Roulette was one of my. I always liked that album, but you know.
But that's where it stops, though. It stops on Russian Roulette, unless I'm wrong here. Maybe one track, but it stops at Russian Roulette. It doesn't have those 3 albums like Predator and Death Row.
I thought there was Death Row was on this.
No, Death Row's not on this, but I love Death Row, by the way. And
Burning.
Burning, and you got I'm a Rebel.
Wrong is Right.
Wrong
You know, who would expect that to be on a...
Nobody.
It's great. It's a great album. Love the track listing. UDO sounds great.
I'm not going to rate this out of 10. You can't rate a greatest hits album out of 10, right? Because they're all great songs. So we'll just say, great album. Ding.
But what I find interesting...
Yes.
This live Back to the Roots. Live album from UDO comes out.
Yes.
And we just got word... Accept is coming out. What's the name of the album?
Restless and Live.
Restless and Live.
Yes.
With a new album, a new live album.
Coming in January 2017.
From the set of their Bang Your Head Festival in Germany. Earlier this year.
Yeah, fantastic.
So hey, is this too much?
I think
too much live Accept too soon? We're talking 3 or 4 months difference here.
We got UDO, we got Herman Frank, and we got Accept Live. To me, it's a little bit of everything that we love. How's that?
What I love about this, I mean, you know, I'm going to check it out when it's released. It's nice to have a live document with Mark in the band.
Yes.
And his vocals doing some of these classic songs. So look, guys, you're not going to be wanting for any Accept material or any classic songs in the next couple of months, because Dirkschneider is ready to be released momentarily.
Yes, I know.
And then we're talking Accept Live in 2017, January of 2017. And Herman Frank is touring, coming tour date, so we got it all covered. 3 great albums. Looking forward to the Accept one as well, with Mark singing some of those classic tracks, with the power and the musicianship of those guys that have been playing them for years. Yep. Should be interesting. All right, check them out. Just one thing, Jim. I mean, it is possible to like UDO and Accept. You don't have to be choose sides here. You can enjoy each equally. That's right. They had a long history together, and now it's the Mark Tornillo years, and we're looking forward to that as well. So let us celebrate. Let us celebrate. Catch you next time on the Metal Voice.